welcome to Add More Zest. My name's Rebecca, also known as 4Kids@147, and it's time for tip and trick number 29. Now, I have had to place some items on just a piece of craft of paper to help the camera focus, because otherwise I've got clear and white things on a clear and white desk. But today's tip is in relation to Multiplacers. Now, this tip was given to me by a subscriber. I don't tend to use Multiplacers. I've not particularly given it its full time and due. I'm quite happy dotting one at a time. But I know many people do use them, and this particular subscriber has like a little baggie with a selection of Multiplacers that they use. But you do find that depending on where they're from, there are many different sizes of Multiplacers out there. Now, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to pick this up at all, but on these white ones, this one actually has the number 4 to say that it is a 4-placer, and in turn this other solid white one has a number 7. It's very faint, it's embossed on the white, so it's the same colour. But then you can have some clear ones that don't tell you at all. Now, you can sort of work them out. I mean, the easiest way to work them out is to get yourself a diamond painting and count the diamonds. So this one is actually a 3 Multiplacer, but then this one is a 4. So it sort of mixes up as you go along. This one is down as a 7, whereas this one is actually a 6. So slightly smaller. There are ones that go up to 9 or 10, but I couldn't find one when I was trying to make this video. But the tip and trick that is advised is basically just get yourself a Sharpie. So I'm sort of going over the number that is already there, but also making it a little bit bigger, and I probably did not a very good job on that one. No, that doesn't look like a 4. Let's try on the other side. Doesn't help that I'm holding it funny. But basically, put a Sharpie mark on it to say that that one's a number 4. So this one was a number 7. I'm going to go on the opposite side again, and I'm going to put a 7 with the line through it, which means it's definitely a 7. Then this one was a 3. And this one's got a little concave on one side, so let's go for the side that's not got as much of a concave and try and actually write a 3 that looks like a 3. It's not as dark in as many places, so I'm just going over it and probably making it look even worse when I do. But you could do this one a bit neater. And this one was a 6. So let's mark on this one that this one is a 6. I say, you can probably write them a lot neater, but now when you go to grab a Multiplacer, you know exactly what Multiplacer you're grabbing, how many diamonds it does, and it's also a constant reminder when it's in your pen. So when you're going to pick them up from your tray, because of course your tray will line them up into certain ridges, you've got a constant reminder, especially if you're on like a 3 or a 4 placer, you've got a constant reminder of how many diamonds you need on your tray together to be able to pick them up. But I think that is loads easier to see for everybody, to be able to just pick up your diamonds and do your multiplacing if you want, with a 3 or a 4, or even all the way up to a 9 or a 10 placer if you are that good at it. But yeah, mark your Multiplacer tips with Sharpie. It will help you to know which is which. You could always mark both sides if you do throw them into a baggie. or if you just keep them on your pen, you've got a quick glance as to what size your multiplacer is, so that when you're diamond painting, it's just one less thing you have to think about. Hopefully that will help some of you, but thank you all so much for watching as always, and I'll speak to you all again soon.